ang tamang timpla ng lutong Pinoy na gawa sa Amerika. American Adobo.
The movie is about this group of friends, all Filipino Americans living in New York City, and the fact that it's a hybrid culture that we all live, and this group of friends deal with the daily struggles of trying to bridge both cultures. So in a way, American Adobo refers to that metaphor or to that attempt to bridge those two cultures.
And all Filipinos will be very proud of it. It makes you cry, makes you laugh. It will make you. It has everything. It's all the right mixtures for the Filipino temperament and for everyone. It has all the feelings that we're looking for. It's for everyone, right?
The idea for American Adobo was cooked up in 1995 during a visit from a friend. One of the producers, Tony Gloria, made a lingering comment to writer Vincent Navarrete.
He said he came from a party and they were all chatting and they were all eating adobo, and he said, well, it's about time that there's a movie about us Filipinos.
6 years later, the creation finally came out of the oven.
There's Christopher De Leon, who's a very compromised news editor. He technically has everything, beautiful wife, kids, a house with a swimming pool, but he's not happy. And because of his activist past, he tends to question what he's doing here in the United States.
Come on! Why? Why? Why not? Open the door!
There's the role of Tere, played by Cherry Palpicache, and she's an accountant. She's lived here for 20 years, but she still hasn't found the love of her life, so she's very lonely. That's her. There's Paolo, plays Raul, who's a playboy, so to speak, a real Pinoy. And then there's Lina Bonnevie, who's a vain socialite, kind of bitchy, but she's also human. She has her moments also. And there's Ricky Davao. He plays a creative advertising executive.
It's about our culture, it's about Americans, it's about Filipinos, and that this really shows Filipinos as being, we go up and down, we have like fights and stuff, but what I'm proud about is Filipinos are resilient. We may hit the ground, but we always go up.
Manila-born Paulo Montalban was excited working with actors admired by his parents. Actors who until recently, he's only known by reputation like Christopher De Leon.
Oh yeah, he's the Jack Nicholson of Filipino film, like Christopher De Leon. And you believe it, because they tell you that, but then you see it, and you're in the middle of it, and you're watching them in a scene, and you're in the scene with them, and it really is incredible, because they're so good.
Everyone's undoubtedly excited about the film, but the creators and actors all agree that the film has a harsher challenge to overcome.
There's always a preconceived notion of what the Filipino movie is, and there are always people who will be close to the notion that Filipino films are different and can be different now, So I think, for better or for worse, there are always these Filipinos who think, oh, it's the same old slapstick stuff that Dolphy used to do. I love Dolphy, don't get me wrong, but they just think that there has been no growth since that time. I think they're wrong, and a lot of films have grown since then.
I think the world and America, of course, is ready to see people of color, because America is a melting pot of different cultures.
American Adobo, a feast for the eyes and souls of moviegoers.